Hello everyone, Module 11, Part 2, Methods in Java. So this time what I want to show you is a program that I've already written. Instead of talking through it as I type, I just want to show you the program and then we'll make some changes to it, okay? So let's start. This program is going to demonstrate how to pass items to another method when you have multiple methods. So in the deep and deeper version that we just did before, right, notice that when we call here this method, we call this method, there's nothing in those parentheses, right? So I'm not passing or receiving anything. So when you see parentheses after the name of a method, and they're empty, you're not passing anything. But that's not how it always works. Sometimes, if you remember, when I have a main method, right, if I declared variables in here, those variables are not seen by any of these methods down here. So these are almost like independent programs, but they work together. But local variables, which are variables inside each method, cannot see anything outside of it. Okay, so in this program here, I'm going to save it. It's called pass by value. By the way, everything in Java is pass by value. What does that mean? That means when we pass something, you're making a copy of it. So, okay, let's start from the top. Here's the main method. We declared this variable 99 in number, and then we print it. Here's a call to a method called change me. So what happens is the program's executing, it stops, so it prints number 99, then it calls change me and passes 99 down to change me, because now I have something in the parentheses. So what happens is, in RAM, it's going to copy that 99 down to here in this variable called myValue. So notice when we call a method, you're passing the method with no data type because we already declared it. But when you receive a variable into a method that you call, it must have a data type. This is almost like a declaration statement in your code. It is. It's saying, okay, declare this local variable, myValue, inside this method called changeMe. And it must be the same data type as what you passed it. So if number's an int, it must be an int. If it's a double, you must pass a double. If it's a float or a string, you must pass those same data types. So then it passes it down into this, so it copies 99 into this variable called myValue. Then it prints this statement, and then it's going to change that 99 or that myValue to a 0, and then print that. So when I run this code, make sure it works. Okay, let's look at the output. Okay, so it printed this statement, number is 99. Then it called change me. We go down to change me. It prints I am changing the value. Now the value is 0 because that's prints here. And then it goes back, even though I changed the value down here in myValue, when I go back, the number was still 99. So I want to make that clear. I didn't send anything back. I called that method. But once I changed it down here, when I went back, it did not change up here. Okay, so that's important when you're using two methods or more than, we always have hundreds of methods in programs, so these are simple programs. Okay, now, what if I do want to change it and send it back? Well, I can do that too. So what I would do is maybe I want another variable, we'll call it number coming back. Or just call it anything, let's call it value. Start it out at 0, okay? So I have number's 99, value 0. But then what I'm going to do here is say, okay, value equals change me. Here now I am calling a function instead of a module. A module doesn't return anything. So when I went down here and ran this module, it's a void. It just does this and comes back. So that's how we kind of tell the difference between a function and a module. A module does something, a function will return something. So now this is going to actually call a function and return something to it. So to do that, now what I'm going to do is change this to an int. We're keeping them all as ints for a second. This tells me that I'm going to return an integer once I leave this method. So I'm changing the value down here, and then what I'm going to do here is return my value. Let me make sure it compiles. It does. Now when I run this, oh, okay, it's still going to print. I got to change one thing. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Don't look at that yet. Okay, but you could. I mean, you should understand exactly what's going to be output here. It's still going to come back and it's still going to say number is 99 because I didn't change the 99. I didn't change number. I'm putting it into this value. So if I print that and then print system out.println, value is, it's still going to say, it's going to pass down 99. It's going to return 0 back into value. So value is going to be 0 cell. So if I do that, what did I do there? Oh, I spelled that wrong. Syntax error. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this output. So number's 99. I'm changing the value. Now value is 0. Number is 99. It still comes back in value 0, so that's fine. But what if I wanted to change number back, right? Then what I would do is make this number. I'm going to take this out. Okay. So now what's happening? Number's 99, value 0. I'm going to print number is 99. I'm going to pass number down 99. It's going to go into my value 99. It's going to say you're changing it. It's going to change it to 0. Then it's going to return 0 into number. And this time I'm actually changing it back. So number was 99 in main, but now at the end it's going to be 0. And again, how did I do that? I have to make this call, but I have to put it into something to change it. And that's how you use methods, and this is actually a function now. Why is it a function? It's a special type of a module that returns one value. It has, instead of void, it has the data type that's coming back. My value is an integer, so you must put int there. If it was a double, you'd put double, or a string, you'd put string. Okay, so that's part 2 of user-defined methods. Let me know if you have any questions in Canvas email.